Today we're officially announcing ModTown 2015, a project by the community, for the community, celebrating the community. I'm pleased to finally announce this project after 6 weeks of working on it in secrecy, and it is my hope that all of you will get involved and help make history with the first, hopefully successful, ModTown in nearly a decade. Now I realize some of you may not know what a ModTown is, so I'll briefly explain. A ModTown is a celebration of modding. It allows modders of all kinds to work together and celebrate their collective accomplishments. It unleashes modder creativity, allowing modders to embrace their creative madness to build towers onto the sky and ships supply the heavens. And most importantly, it captures the spirit of a community for all to see in future years, and celebrates the awesome power of modding by making an experience entirely unique to share with others. But ModTown is more than just a project for modders. It's a project for the entire Morrowind community. Everyone can get involved and no modding skills required whatsoever. You can submit ideas, documents to be included, NPCs based off of your own characters, and much more. Everyone is free to join in and make this a truly community-based endeavor. Imagine what we can accomplish if we all work together to create something beautiful. Years from now, people will play what we make, and they'll see a community that was thriving, that 13 years after Morrowind's release was still growing and building amazing things. Let's make our mark on history. Let's build a monument to our community. Let's celebrate our creativity, rejoice in our collaborative works, and create the first ModTown in a decade. Now with all that said, I should go into more detail about our little ModTown project. Melkor has been so kind as to create a beautiful landmass for us, with a town laid out and a number of plots ready to be claimed by any modders who want to make the mark. We have a main quest designed by myself, with the help of Hingham Hire and Istradify, that involves a nearly 20 quest plotline for players to partake in, and designed in such a way so that a number of modders can build the quests together. And we already have a number of dungeons in production by masters of the craft such as Forgor and Autoclock that'll provide hours of entertainment and dungeon delving. Now's your chance to join in with the fun and help build an island full of exciting things to see and do that celebrate what our community can accomplish. To start out with helping to build ModTown 2015, you'll first need to stop by our website, which I bet most of you didn't even know existed, which is really my fault for not announcing it earlier. There's a link to it in the video description should you require it. Head on over to our forums, and if you're a modder, you'll want to stop by the modder claims section. The guideline topic at the top will provide you with all the information you need to know to get started and make a claim to start building in ModTown, and there's a map showing you all the modder plots available. In total, there's around 28 modder plots in ModTown itself, with another 9 scattered around the island for those who enjoy a more rustic location. These plots are first come, first served, so the first one to claim one is the one to get it. If there's enough demand, we can add additional plots to support more modders if needed. Now once you've decided on a plot of land that you'd really like to build up yourself, you can go over to Melkor's thread here to download the main master file for ModTown, and that'll be located down here at the bottom, and it's going to be the last file listed. The other files are older versions of ModTown. And once you're ready, you can make a thread in the modder claims section, titled with the plot number you're claiming and your modder name. You can also fill out the topic post with your intended architectural style or any other comments you feel are relevant to what you plan to build. And it should be pointed out you can use whatever architectural style you desire, or even a mix of architectural styles. For example, if you want to build up a plot that has a Daedric and Telvanni influence, you can. Of course, there's plenty of other things you can help out with and contribute to that don't involve making a modder claim. For example, you can help out by building one of our mini public buildings. These are NPC houses, shops, and things like the Imperial Embassy here that we need modders to build. And a few of these have already been finished, and you'll find in each of these open claim threads that there is a screenshot of the location, a priority level. For example, if you want to do something that's really low priority, you can usually find that in the description. And there's just a bunch of other stuff to check out as well. We have a Mages Guild that needs to be built, a Fighters Guild, so if you want to do something that's more a public building then rather than a modder claim, you can do that. Of course, if you're not a modder, there's still a bunch of other things you can contribute to, like you can contribute writing or NPC creation. As you can see here, I've already started submitting a few written documents to be included in ModTown, And that doesn't really take a whole lot of work, just writing up a couple of hundred words of flavor text or stuff like that, and you can just submit it and it'll be included in ModTown. Or you can even submit quest ideas, and that's a really simple thing to do, just an idea for a quest, and a quest modder will take that and make an actual quest in-game about it. Now you can also make and submit dungeons if you so desire, and all of these will be included in the final version of ModTown. And as you can see here for an example, I've already started making one of my own dungeons. I got a bunch of screenshots in my thread here on the forums. And there's just a ton of different ways that you can contribute to this project, because this project is about the community, for the community, by the community, so we really want to get everyone involved in making it. Now real quick, if you're a modder who plans on submitting some modder plots, I'm going to quickly explain how you can get started with building up a modder plot and a bit about our submission process. So the first thing you need to do is open up the construction set and create an empty.esp. To do this, we're going to activate the Morrowind, Tribunal, and bloodmoon.esims and load them up in the construction set. And this might take a little bit. The construction set usually takes about 30 to 40 seconds to load up, and we're going to hit cancel when that a warning message about dialogue pops up. And the first thing we're going to do once the construction set finishes loading up is we're going to create a new .esp file and save it. Now this is really simple to do. Just go to File, hit Save, and then come up with a fairly memorable name, probably something that has ModTown in the title. And this is going to be the file that you'll submit once you're finished building your modder plot on the forums. And the reason why we're doing this is because we don't want you directly modifying the landmass.esp. We're going to keep each modder plot claim separate in a separate file and then merge them all together once we're finished. Now the second step in this process is we're going to open up the construction set again, and we're going to checkmark the Morrowind, Tribunal, and bloodmoon.esims, and then we're going to scroll down and find our empty.esp, and we're going to activate that file, and then we're going to checkmark the landmass file as well, but we're not going to activate it, and then we're going to load the construction set. And once that's finished, we'll have access to all the landmass files, in addition to all the stuff from Morrowind, Tribunal, and Bloodmoon. Now we're going to scroll down in the cell list down here at the bottom, and we're going to find the ModTown 2015 exterior cells and load one of those. And this is going to bring up the town real quick here in a second. And here you can see this is the town center, just about, and there's the plot that we've claimed in our forum thread, plot number 17. And right now we can just immediately start building on this plot because we've already submitted a thread claiming it, and we have an empty.esp to save all of our changes to. And we're just going to delete the 17, and you can feel free to delete the Daedric walls that surround your plot. That's just sort of a borderline showing you where your borders are in conjunction with all the other surrounding plots. Now you can build anything on your plot. I mean, if you want to build a large imperial or common style mansion, you can, or if you want to have a small house with a large yard and garden, or perhaps multiple buildings, you can do that as well, and you can really get creative, combining assets to make a unique looking mansion or manor or small house, or it doesn't even really have to be a house. I suppose you could build a tavern on your plot if you want to. It's really entirely up to the modder. And you can use whatever style you imagine, as we mentioned before, like here we have Halalu, and just be creative. Build what you want that you think your modder avatar would like to inhabit. You can even use modder resources if you so desire to build your modder plot. Really, you can just about do anything. You have complete freedom over what you build in ModTown. And I really hope you'll all take the time and help contribute to make ModTown 2015 a reality. This is a project for the community, by the community, celebrating the community. And really, we have a lot to celebrate in the Morrowind Modding Community. Even after 13 years, we're still going strong and better than ever before. This is a monument to all that we've accomplished, and all that we will accomplish in the future. Let's all come together and build something amazing with ModTown 2015.